YouTube? D4G here, banging out another video. Today we're going to be talking about a fragrance that is not positively received in the fragrance community. We're going to be going over a popular designer house, and the fragrance that we're going to be talking about is going to be Mont Blanc Explorer Ultra Blue. So let's tap in and see if this fragrance is going to be some gas or is this shit gonna be trash?
That shit is fucking trash.
What's up to all my new subscribers out there, man? Over here we're gonna make sure that you're looking good, smelling good, and feeling good through the art of fragrances. And if you're one of my OG subscribers, man, you know what it is. Salute, fam. Hope everything is good with you. Let's go ahead and get it popping, and first things first, let's talk presentation. Now, as far as the box goes, fam, there is no box on this one, so you know what that means.
Trash.
The bottle presentation itself is kind of nice, though. It's similar to the regular Mont Blanc Explorer. Not bad. Similar to the OG one, the black one, so it's not bad, man. I'm cool with it. Nice modern look. Got a little bit at the top as well, and nothing going on at the bottom, but you can see the juice, so not bad looking presentation overall. Now that we talk presentation, let's talk notes. In the opening, you're gonna get hit with a little bit of Sicilian bergamot, pink pepper, and some exotic fruits. In the mid, you got C notes and ambergris. And in the base, you have woody notes, Indonesian patchouli, and some leaf leather. The fragrance experience with this one is very nice, especially in that opening. The opening is gonna come out very citrus and aquatic dominant. Citrus is mainly going to be coming from the bergamot that you're going to pick up from the opening, and the aquatic citrus is going to be coming from the C notes that's going to be in the mid. You're already going to be able to pick that up front. Now, along with those two, you are going to get a nice bit of spice, and that's really just going to be from the pink pepper. And what you're going to notice throughout majority of this fragrance is that pink pepper is going to be a big player throughout majority of each phase of it. Now, I do have to say that the way the opening does come off, you're not going to get that same body throughout the fragrance.
Man, hell no!
The opening is going to be a nice 5 minutes of a huge blast, a huge scent bubble around you. You're going to be able to get a nice bit from the bergamot, pink pepper, as well as the C notes. But shortly after that, this fragrance does dial down, and it doesn't project nowhere near as heavy as it did in those initial 5 minutes. After that initial 5 minute dry down, you're still going to get some of the spices with a little bit of the C notes, but the exotic fruits does start to project a little bit more. It doesn't give it a fruity scent. It's still going to be masculine dominant, but you do pick up a little bit of those fruit cues. Now, by the time this fragrance hits the mid, it is still going to have some of those aquatic cues still there, mixed with the pink pepper. But the ambergris does come out, and it gives it a little bit more of a saltier aquatic feel, more so than just the original C notes was coming out. And again, fam, when you get to the mid of this fragrance, it is not going to project as heavy. It is not going to have that same amount of body. It really does come a lot closer and become more of a personal, conversational fragrance. You talking to one other person, I wouldn't even say that this fragrance would be a big group style fragrance. Very personal connection with this one. And then once you get the base dry down of this fragrance, it's mostly going to be woody. Woody with a little bit of an earthy undertone. Now, those woody factors is going to be coming from the original woodsy notes that you're going to get in the base. But the Indonesian patchouli and the leaf leather does add a nice earthiness to it. Now, the woodsy notes is still going to be the most dominant thing from the base, but you are going to understand and pick up a little bit more of those earthier undertones. This is a great smelling fragrance. My biggest issue with this is that after that initial opening, it does not have the same body. Now that we discussed all that, let's go past method. Performance. Now, the performance on this one is not what I was expecting at all. I was getting around a good 5 to 6 hours with this fragrance, more so closer to the 5, and the sillage was great within those first 45 minutes to an hour. After that, it dialed down drastically, fam. Not even a conversational style fragrance. This one's gonna be very personal. One-on-one, not a room filler, not trying to cause too much attention to yourself. This one, somebody's gonna have to walk up on you and already be interested in what you have going on in order for them to really pick this fragrance up in the air. Accessibility. Now, the accessibility on this one is pretty nice. You can find this one in your rack stores, as well as department stores, online, fragrance boutiques. Look around, fam. You can really get your nose on this one And if you want to sample it first, you can definitely go to a Macy's department store or even a fragrance boutique in your local mall, and you will be able to find this. Now at the rack stores, it's probably going to be your most expensive option in person, because there you're going to be finding it around that $50 price range. Fragrance boutiques, you're going to be finding it around $65 to $85 there, whereas online you can find it on average for around $35. So if this is a fragrance that you're interested in checking out, definitely look online, because they're gonna have the most affordable price for you. Scent profile: citrus with a lot of aromatic accords. The only other accord that I would like to add to this is gonna be the marine accord, because you do have those C notes that do come out from the mid, as well as the ambergris. They both play huge parts in this fragrance, from the C notes in the opening and the ambergris that's mostly gonna be coming from the mid. You're still gonna have those marine accords that you have to account for, so I will add that to it, but for the most part, it's really just a citrus aromatic with a little bit of aquatic. Situations: spring as well as summertime, fam. You're really just gonna wanna stick to this one during those two. It does not have the body to cut through any cold. Mostly during those high heat situations, preferably during the day, but you can get away with it at night depending on age and what you got going on. And personally, this fragrance can be signature scent worthy. This is a very versatile blue fragrance, even though it might not perform the best. You can wear this going to work. You don't have to worry about it being too powerful or being an offensive scent to your coworkers. You can rock this for fun situations, whether it's out with the family, out with your lady during the day doing things. This fragrance is very versatile, fam. A nice B.O.B. blue fragrance that can be used as a signature scent. Overall, yeah, I'm still gonna have to say that this is some gas. I can't expect every fragrance to give me 8 hours beast mode performance type of thing. All fragrances aren't meant like that. This is one of those that attests to it not being beast mode, but still being able to get you a good value for what you're paying for. Now, if you're somebody who's just now getting into fragrances, I wouldn't advise this being a fragrance for somebody who has less than 20-30 fragrances. But if you're somebody who's trying to build up a nice collection, have a good amount of diversity and different fragrances for certain situations, this is going to be one that you can add to the collection, and you will find yourself reaching for a good amount compared to it just sitting there collecting dust. Personally, I think that the biggest flack that this fragrance does have in it is going to be the performance as well as the sillage. Other than that, the overall smell of it is nice, and it is something that does have that mass appeal DNA that is going to be pleasant for most noses out there. But that's just my take on it, fam. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Do you have this one in your collection, and how does this one stack up to your other blue fragrances? If you could only have 5 blue fragrances in your collection for life, would this be one that you will possibly have as that 5? Let us know down in the comment section so we can help somebody out. But with all that being said, we about to get up out of here. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all have a phenomenal day. Stay on your square. Stay on your purpose. Don't let nobody take you off of it, fam. D4G, truly blessed, destined for greatness. Ha! We out.